Welcome back. Glad you could join me again.
With some white pants, like, you know what I mean? I was never used to like a guy saying have sex with two guys. Like, so no, that's just someone asking you that. Yeah, consistently, and I used to cry.
Interesting. How interesting. But I hope you're doing well. Hope you're focused and on your square. It's an interesting video today. Many people have responded to this one already. I don't get what most people see, but I'm seeing this from a different perspective. This video is so interesting. Some parts of the video, ironically, the most cringy person on this panel is the dude.
Oh God.
He's just weird, man. I know I shouldn't say that because I'm weird myself, but he's just trash already. Trash! I'm not that weird. He's next levels of weird, okay? The video is called Full Video. Wow, how enticing already. Do women fantasize about a threesome with two men?
She wants the...
Indeed, do they? Oh, but let's find out about the freaky nature of some of these women. But can you blame the men?
On a high level. So I don't mind giving my girl the option to be the porn star she wanted to be.
This guy basically said he helps his woman that he's with get smashed to the levels, the freak levels that she may want. So he would get other guys or another guy to come and do his woman as well.
What?
Sort of thing. And he may watch, sort of thing, which is like, all right, bro.
No,
hey, man.
My ex, who the one who paid for everything and whatever,
Still
bought
does.
everything.
Yeah.
Now that's an interesting point that her ex still pays for everything. But what she says later on makes me think and understand why he probably does. I could be wrong, but I think I understand why her ex may still pay for things. It's not necessarily because he's a simp. I think it's something else.
He always used to ask me and like bring that to the table, like about another guy. And I would cry. Like I would literally cry because I would feel like I'm from the hood. And like if a girl acts a certain way, does certain things, everything is a hoe from like age 11. You know what I mean? Everything you do is a hoe. So it's like a man asking me about another man. I'm like, you don't really love me. You don't care about me. Like my exes could barely see me wearing a thong outside with some white pants. Like, you know what I mean? I was never used to like a guy saying have sex with two guys. Like, so no, that's just someone asking you that. Yeah, consistently, and I used to cry.
Now, nothing I'm going to say is nothing good. To clarify, nothing of what I'm going to say is nothing good. And to clarify again, before I continue, would I? Yeah, I would if no one found out. Yeah, I would. I just wouldn't tell anyone.
Disgusting.
But my point is, her ex sounds somewhat strange. So from my perspective, was he recording these other men doing her? Because, I mean, think about it. If he was, that would mean he'd have a cache or an archive of videos he could sell and make money from hand over fist. No pun intended, but it should be. Every single month. Now, even though Miss Blue Jasmine may not be everyone's cup of tea, think of how many guys wouldn't mind watching her getting done.
This WAP is on fleek.
Yeah, I'm just saying, by a few random men getting done well. Dirty girl! So if in some way he's still giving her money, it's probably just change off, you know, the money he's making off her till this day. I'm just saying, I could be completely wrong. He could just be a simp for real.
Like he really used to ask me, he would ask me all the time, like, oh, can I put an ad on Craigslist? Or can I, like, yeah, for a guy.
See, and that's why I think what I think. Because I'm like, an ad on Craigslist? I'm like, really? Does it make sense? I'm just waffling, but...
Or whatever. And I would literally cry. Like, I would feel like you think I'm a hoe. Like, even though you're buying me and treating me good on the outside, like...
Come on, why would any man look at this woman and think she's a garden tool?
Proper garden tool.
Really? What evil men would look at this woman and think she's a garden tool? This is a lovely woman. This is a lady. It's a lady.
You're using me. That's how I felt used. Like him bringing that to me, I felt like he was trying to
Blue
use
Jasmine.
me.
Blue Jasmine. Tamara. Holiday. Naisha. How come when a girl give a guy a threesome, I never hear about how the girl don't love the man?
But I'm gonna say this
Why?
too.
No.
Wait,
Answer that though.
Silence, you fool.
I'm gonna answer that. Wait, but I'm gonna answer. Can I answer that? I've given threesomes in the past to men that I've been with without a problem, and I had no feeling or emotion attached to it. But the guy that I'm currently with right now, in the beginning of our relationship, like the first month, I was like, oh, I want to see you fuck that girl, or whatever. And because I always felt like it was like two sides. One part of it was like, I want to see a guy, I want to see him do it so that if he was to ever cheat on me, I'm numb to it. Oh, that's what it looks like. It's not like a big deal. You know, that was like, oh.
Damn.
Okay, to make the point of the title, can regular men handle modern women who have been turned out? Turned out.
Turned out.
I'm not sure why it's like that, but Urban Dictionary?
Turned out.
Okay. Turning good people bad, meaning normal, and then becoming addicted to drugs or becoming a pro. When a girl that's innocent gets turned out by a player, or gets taken advantage of. Similar to her story, right? Okay, when a PIMP gets a new girl to work for him that's never been in the business. Yeah, she's been
Turnt out.
That's so weird that they've used that voice, but whatever, let's just carry on. My point is, regular men who may not be on like this level of freak, Okay, what would regular men be able to do with a blue jasmine? Could a regular man satisfy a blue jasmine that's been turned out to that level? And she may not have enjoyed everything, but she enjoyed a decent amount though, didn't she? Yeah? So in this modern time, this modern liberated time, the sexual bar has been like, it's been stretched and just moved out to some incredibly distant places. And yes, obviously it was a man that turned her out, the man that's still paying for her. But do these players, these sorts of men, do they ruin women for future men? Some could say yes, but the other side of this is the fact that many women like players.
Like always like a part of it for me.
He's into watching.
So
Y'all attack me.
wait, so
Fuck, she did what I did or want to do.
Shut up, bro.
Silence.
so like if it ever happened and I was like, oh, it's not a big deal. I know what it looks like. But the current guy that I'm with now, in the beginning, like the first month, I used to talk my shit and tell him that. But now I would never, like, I don't even want him to look another way, you know? And this is the first guy that I've ever felt like that with. Like all the other guys, I used to be like, yeah, go, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? And I
That's
never
what I'm
cared.
saying.
So I feel like it is a certain level of care that you, like now the person that I'm with, I'm really like protective and jealous.
Can I piggyback on what Jazz is saying?
And I was never that before.
Just for my women, like I gotta defend my women for a second.
This next part is so interesting. Men, pay attention. Yeah.
Yes, we freaky, right? We all freaky.
Yeah, beyond levels some of you could even imagine. Trust me.
We watch some of the weirdest porn. I don't know what porn you watch. I don't know, but our sky's is the limit. It's probably the most nastiest, freakiest porn. You'd be like, that doesn't mean I want it in real life.
Yes.
I watch gangbang porn. Actually, I can only masturbate to multiple men thrashing a female.
What?
Damn.
Wow. how intriguing. So for her, visually, she has to see a woman getting bust open, proper turned out, for her to actually get off. Though she says herself she wouldn't enjoy this in real life herself.
Bullshit.
But she enjoys seeing a woman get done extra well. That's so interesting.
However,
But we don't imagine it to us. We don't get to that nasty bitch.
Yeah, this woman is so intriguing. Yeah, did you hear what she just said?
To us, we don't get to that nasty, baby.
Yeah. So understand, men, it's the visual aspect from the woman's point of view. Now, some would say they wouldn't want it done themselves, but they don't mind watching a chick getting plowed well.
Just like a woman.
Extra well. You know, every time I ask a woman, if she was a man, what would she be like? How would she treat women? And you tell her to be fully honest. The common answer I get back from women is, oh, they would have plenty chicks and they would bang all of them. Well, then you have to question, wait a second, so why do women judge men for doing what they would do if they had the power?
Suck it.
Yeah?
Let me land. In relationships that I don't see a future and we just having fun and we not that serious, the threesome with the girl and all that, that's cool, right? My man, I'm still bisexual. I like bringing home women sometimes, but when it comes to another man, I would want to do that with somebody that I'm not trying to be serious and look at every day. I would do it with somebody that I'm saying, no matter how this goes, we was having fun. My man, my person I'm gonna marry, I don't know how comfortable I would be with my man watching another man please me and see me come and maybe take me to a height that he hasn't yet.
Silence, you fool.
Okay, let's leave it there. Some interesting points. Yes, her ex is still paying for her, but is it because he's a simp or is it because he's got a lot of footage that he's still making money off? Is it? And there's nothing wrong with women being freaky. Nothing at all. However, some men aren't designed for certain levels of freak. Like seriously, like I'm the sort of man, like a woman's coming nowhere near my butt with nothing. Her hands on nothing. No form of apparatus or flipping plug. Yeah? None of that crap. That's when you know things have gone too flipping far. And she asks if you're into it, and when you're not into it, you're the weird one. You know, you're the weird one. I'm like, sorry. Sorry, you've been turned to another level. You've been turned to something else. Like, I can't reach there. I'm sorry. Yeah, but still have fun. Have a nice day.